Welcome to My Happy Path Online Yoga Studio. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Shani Matthews. Please allow yourself to come onto your back, letting the legs draw long, spine column draws long as well. Place the palms on the floor, draw the shoulder blades wide, rock the head from side to side, feeling the center of the skull. And then come to a place of rest so that you may connect in deeper with the breath. Allowing that breath to grow longer in length. Starting to connect into how that breath supports you, centers you, and grounds you. Begin to allow the 4-2 ratio breath to come into effect. Inhaling for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continuing on, counting to yourself. Allowing that kind-hearted counting to help you quiet the mind, bring focus to the breath, and nurture your connection with your inhale and your exhale. Few moments here connecting deeper with yourself. My purpose with today's class is to lend space to bringing in an awareness of how we can deepen our ability to have patience. Patience for self, patience for where we are in our life, and patience for what comes at us in life. By creating a deeper connection with the breath, you soften from within and connect in with a deeper sense that you are truly exactly where you are supposed to be. But continually also moving in a direction of creating your highest purpose, your highest potential into reality, into being. As so eloquently said to us by Lao Tzu, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Trust where you are, knowing that you have done the steps necessary to be in a place of life where you are creating a gift to nurture your true highest self by connecting in with the breath. Take a moment now to create an intention for yourself. Where are you being impatient with yourself? Where are you being judgmental? Where can you breathe more kindness, more patience into you so that you may become your true sparkly self, that most vibrant you? Breathe into that intention that you are creating for yourself now. Breathing patience, love, and kindness into every cell of the body. 5 more breaths here. At the end of your next exhale, pull the knees into the chest. Place the hands on the knees and start to draw the knees in big circles, letting it help you to ground and center. Starting to open up that lower back. One more breath here and let the knees rotate in the opposite direction. Letting the movement connected with the breath to deepen your sense of self. Connecting you in with that sparkle. And then bringing the knees to rest in the center of your body. Allow the feet to come towards the sky. Wrap the hands around the ankles or the outsides of the feet to come into happy baby pose. And then rock yourself from side to side. Once again, closing the eyes, let yourself connect in with your beauty, with your brilliance, with your sparkle. One more breath here. And then letting go of the right foot, keeping the left foot high, open up that right knee, feeling into the opening occurring in the groin, pull that left knee towards the ground, feeling how it even deepens that centering, connecting feeling even more. Inhaling a full 4-count breath here. And then exhaling for that full 4 count. One more breath. Maybe bringing a slight smile to the face. Exhale, let go with the left foot. Coming into Supine Baddha Konasana. Allow the hands to rest on the lower belly. Breathing into yourself, connecting deeper. Pulling both knees into the chest, letting the feet rise towards the sky. Come back into happy baby pose. Pulling both knees deep in towards the floor, rock back and forth. Cradling yourself, giving yourself that support you need so that you can get rid of any judgment you have against yourself on where you think you should be, knowing that you have done the steps necessary and that you will continue to do the steps necessary for the life that you want to live. One more breath here. And then letting that left foot come to the mat, opening the left knee wide. Inhaling into that right knee as you pull it closer to the floor. Letting the eyes close, bringing that beautiful smile to the face. 2 more breaths here. Reconnecting with the 4-2 Ujjayi breath. Exhale, let that right foot go. Bring the feet to kiss one more time. This time bringing the hands in the crook of the legs. Press with straight arms. For 3 rounds of breath here, bringing a little extra space in between each vertebra. Pulling that belly up and in at the end of the exhale. One more breath here. And then letting it go. Pulling the knees into the chest, wrapping the hands up behind the hamstrings. Slowly rock yourself on up towards sitting. Placing the hands at the head of your mat. Walk yourself back, tucking the toes, let yourself rise into down dog. Creating a beautiful alignment for yourself in down dog. Fingers spread wide. Hands wider than shoulder width. Feet wider than hip width. Pulling the toes up off the mat, engaging the arches. Bending both knees. Open those shoulders towards the floor, creating more space behind the heart. 2 more breaths here. Straightening both legs. Inhale that left foot to center. And then on the exhale, allow that right foot to rise towards the sky. And on the inhale, bring that right foot back, feeling the connection with the movement. Holding here for 1 round of breath, feet together, pressing against the hands. And once again on the exhale, so we're opposite breath than normal, bring that foot on up. Feeling that patient movement as you breathe, connecting the movement with the breath. 1 more time, inhaling that right foot high this time. Exhale, pulling that right foot through with as much control as possible. Place that right foot between the hands. You can always use your hand to help guide that foot between the hands. Inhaling here with that high left knee. Exhale, twist. Inhale, coming back to center, bringing that right hand across. Exhale, twist. 1 more time, inhaling, crossing the hand, feeling the movement, connecting with the breath, feeling your beauty, your sparkle, your brilliance. Hold here for 2 rounds, maybe looking up towards the hand, but you don't have to. Feeling what your neck wants. Creating this twist from the navel, that right hip wrapping underneath you. 1 more breath. And placing that right hand inside the right foot. Bringing the left knee to the mat. Inhale, heart opens. Staying here. If you like, coming down onto the forearms for lizard. Relaxing the head. Relaxing the eyes. Relaxing the jaw. At the end of your next exhale, press against the hands. Walking that right foot back to center. Engaging the left leg. Let that right foot come on back. Coming onto the knees, push back into child's pose. Taking a moment here to reconnect with that intention you've created for yourself. Elbows are high off the mat, fingers spread wide. Press against the hands to help the heels kiss that tush. Hips lovingly coming back towards the feet as you press against the hands. Breathing into patience, breathing into love. 1 more breath here. Exhale, slide on through, coming into cobra or up dog. Your feet can be spread hip width apart. That helps bring a little more space into the lower back. So you don't have any locking sensation happening in that sacrum area. 1 more breath here. And then come back into child's pose, tucking the toes, rise into down dog. Stepping the right foot to center, reconnecting with that opposite breath for a moment. On the exhale, letting the toes rise towards the sky. Inhale, the toes come back down. Feet kiss, breathing here for 1 round of breath. And on the exhale, letting the right toes rise on up. Inhale, the right toes come on down. Holding here for a moment, and then on the inhale this time, the left toes rise. Connecting the movement with the breath. Exhale, coiling through the belly with kindness, placing that left foot between the hands. Walking the left foot to the left. Coming onto the right hand, let the left hand rise. Exhale, circle back down with that left hand, crossing the body. Inhale, left hand rises. One more time, feeling with beautiful patience your movements. Inhale, maybe looking up towards the sky, holding here for 2 rounds of breath, otherwise looking down towards your right hand. Left hip keeping itself tucked underneath you. One more breath here. And then beautifully, with patience, bringing that left hand down, bringing the hands inside the left foot, right knee to the mat. Keeping it here with a long spine. Or with patience, slowly letting yourself drop into lizard. One more breath. And slowly coming back on up. Bringing that left foot back to meet the right, tucking the toes. Rise into down dog. 3 rounds of breath in down dog. Shaking out the head. Feeling the stability from the pose. At the end of your next exhale, let your feet come on through. And slowly walk yourself down, 1 vertebra at a time. Pulling the knees into the heart, lovingly giving yourself a hug. And then letting the knees drop on over to the right side, left arm in an L. Inhaling the spine long, exhale, twisting from the navel. Bringing that optional smile to the face as the eyes close. 2 more breaths here. At the end of your exhale, drawing the knees back to center. Right arm in an L. Knees drop on over to the left. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, twist. Connecting with your soft facial features, the loving smile that shifts the cells from the inside out. Into that patient breath that's always there for you, always. Waiting for the moment that it's its turn to show itself. 1 inhale and 1 exhale after another. Coming back to center with the knees, place the feet on the mat, knees high. Let the palms face down, arms long. Rock yourself back and forth, pressing against the feet for spinal rock. And then when it feels good for you, letting the legs draw long and coming into Shavasana. allowing yourself to drop deep into the Shavasana, knowing that you are truly safe, supported, loved, and cherished. Knowing that you are an incredibly perfect representation of who you should be right this moment, right now. Send deep love and gratitude to yourself for who you are and the path that you have walked, for without it, the world would be so much more shadowed. Your brilliance is imperative to a happy, healthy planet. Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, worn, or consumed. Happiness is the spiritual experience of living every moment with love, grace, and gratitude. Dennis Waitley. As so eloquently said by Mr. Waitley, breathe into the knowledge that you are love, you are grace, and you are gratitude. Allowing the impatience to go. Allowing any judgment to leave. And truly connecting in with you in a patient, loving way. With so much gratitude, thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming to the mat today and creating this gift for yourself. By connecting in and creating more patience for self, you truly are allowing every person that you come into contact with to do the same. Creating a more patient, loving, supportive world. In the deepest of gratitude to you. Om Namah Shivaya. Namaste.